Okay, so now we are going to learn about different animals like camels, whales, penguins, elephants, and more. Let's give it a try. The first word we have is el camello, which means the camel. El camello. Camel. So, it actually says camel here. Camel, and then L-O. Camello, the camel. El camello. El camello. And the second one is la ballena, the whale. La ballena, the whale. So this one is not similar to English. La ballena, the whale. Ballena. And the next one is the monkey. And there are two words for it. Some people say el chango. El chango. And other people say el mono. El mono. I personally say el chango, yeah, more than el mono. But both are equally correct. So you can either say el chango or el mono. So the monkey, chango or mono. El chango, el mono. And the fourth one is el pingüino, the penguin. El pingüino, the penguin. Pingüino. Okay, one more time. El camello, the camel. La ballena, the whale. El chango or el mono, the monkey. And el pingüino, the penguin. So pingüino, remember to put the two dots on the U. So you have to, if you don't know how to make that letter, go back to my previous video, right almost in the beginning, on how to write accents. Okay, el pingüino. And the next one, el tigre, which means the tiger. El tigre, the tiger. Tigre. And then we have el león, the lion. El león. El león. So tigre and león, they're close enough to English, you can understand them. Tigre, so you kind of move the R before the E for tigre, and English tiger. So you kind of just switch the letters E and R. El tigre, el león, and the next one, el elefante. Elefante, it's pretty self-explanatory, the elephant. El elefante, the elephant. Elefante. And the next one, el pájaro, which means the bird. El pájaro, the bird. El pájaro. So, one more time. El tigre, the tiger. El león, the lion. El elefante, the elephant. And el pájaro, the bird. El pájaro. Okay. And there's a lot of vocabulary here because we're going with many animals. Then we have la vaca, the cow. La vaca, the cow. Vaca. Then la gallina, the chicken. La gallina, the chicken. So we kind of have two words. We have el pollo, which refers to the male chicken, male chicken, el pollo, but it mostly refers to chicken, like cooked chicken. And then we have la gallina, and la gallina totally refers to the animal. La gallina, the chicken. And el pollo, sometimes people say pollo for animals, but most likely it's used for food. Because when it's a male chicken, a lot of people say el gallo, the el gallo, la gallina, el gallo. But pollo tends to be for like maybe small chicks, yeah, small male chicks. And it also means chicken for like the eating, the food one. Okay, the next one, el pato, the duck. El pato, the duck. And then we have la oveja, the sheep. La oveja. So, el pato, the duck, el pato. La oveja, the sheep. La oveja. So, if it's a male sheep or a female sheep, you still refer as oveja. If it's a male duck or a female duck, el pato. And la gallina, some people tend to say la gallina and then el gallo for chicken. La vaca for the cow. When it comes to a male cow, that actually means a bull. So we would say el toro. El toro. The male, the bull. El toro. Because I think there are no male cows. They're bulls. El toro. The bull. Okay. La vaca. La vaca. La gallina. El pato. La oveja. Okay. And it's time for examples. The first example is: en Egipto puedes montar un camello. In Egypt, you can ride a camel. En Egipto puedes montar un camello. En Egipto puedes montar un camello. So montar means to ride. Montar. And in this case, we conjugate poder. You can, tú puedes, montar un camello. And the next one. Algún día me gustaría tocar una ballena. Someday, I would like to touch a whale. Algún día me gustaría tocar una ballena. Me gustaría, I would like to touch a whale. And the next one. Estoy alimentando al chango. So the word alimentar means to feed. Like ailment, alimento. Ailment, alimentar, to feed. So I'm feeding the monkey. Estoy alimentando al chango. I'm feeding the monkey. Alimentar. Alimentando. Okay, so the next one. Cuando era niño, quería tener un pingüino. When I was a child, I wanted to have a penguin. And it's me who made this phrase, because I wanted to have a penguin when I was a 7-year-old boy. Cuando era niño, quería tener un pingüino. So, when I was a child, I wanted to have a penguin. Cuando era niño means when I was a child. Cuando era, Cuando era means when I was. Cuando era. And cuando era maestro, when I was a teacher. Cuando era estudiante, when I was a student. So you can use cuando era, when I was. Okay, next one. Vamos a ver al tigre en el zoológico. Vamos a ver al tigre en el zoológico. Let's go see the tiger at the zoo. So, vamos means let's go. And vamos can also mean we go. So, it depends a lot on the context. Because you can say, vamos a ver al tigre en el zoológico, which can mean we are going to go see the tiger. But if you give a lot of emotion and you say, vamos a ver al tigre en el zoológico, that one feels more like, let's go see the tiger at the zoo. So it depends on what emotion you give to tell the difference between vamos for we go or vamos, let's go. So we use the same word. Okay, next one. En África puedes ver leones en la calle. In Africa, you can see lions in the street. En África, puedes ver leones en la calle. In Africa, you can see lions in the street. Okay. And the next example. Este elefante sabe pintar. This elephant knows how to paint. Este elefante sabe pintar. So in the picture, there's an elephant painting. So the elephant knows how to paint. This elephant, este elefante. If you want to say the elephant, el elefante. This elephant, este elefante. Okay, next example. Estos pájaros pueden hablar, pero los patos no. These birds can talk, but ducks can't. So in the picture, it's a parrot. Estos pájaros pueden hablar. These birds can talk. And when it refers to ducks, pero los patos no, but ducks can't. Okay, and a few more examples. Mi abuela tiene vacas y gallinas en su rancho. My grandmother has cows and chickens on her ranch. So the word for ranch is rancho. Rancho, ranch. So I remember my grandparents had a ranch, and they actually had chickens there and rabbits. So yeah. Mi abuela tiene vacas y gallinas en su rancho. My grandmother has cows and chickens on her ranch. Okay, and the next one. Estas ovejas se ven muy lindas. These sheep look very cute. So the word for lindas, for cute, means lindas, cute. Estas ovejas se ven muy lindas. These sheep look very cute. Lindas, cute. So if you want to say cute for example, a boy, you would say lindo, cute. For women, for female, you would say linda, cute. Eres muy linda, you are very cute. Or eres muy lindo, you are very cute, masculine. Okay, and so that's it for this one. And you can check out the Quizlet so that you can memorize all of the new vocabulary. So once again, thanks for watching. So now it's your turn to practice Spanish. You can find the lessons Quizlet by going into the lecture resources folder. Thanks for watching.